Bonjour tout le monde. Hi everyone. My name is Mathieu Lefort. I'm the Senior Director for International Talent at Montreal International.
Hi, Mathieu. Bonjour. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us today. It's really appreciated. I want to get right into it and ask you how you would describe Montreal's academic ecosystem and its global position as a university city.
First of all, I think it's a great achievement that Montreal was selected as the best student city in the Americas, tied with Boston in the last QS 2022 ranking. Because of the quality of the education offer. Obviously, it's really diverse, it's rich. We can count on more than 12 universities, 60 colleges, private and public colleges, more than 50 vocational training centers. So there are a lot of programs for international students in Montreal. Obviously, you can also study in French or in English. So it's a great way to learn another language in North America, practice another language, of course. And also, you can count on great universities, also renowned institutions in Montreal. So McGill University or the Université de Montréal are in the top 150 universities in the world. And also HEC Montréal, it's another great example of in the top 100 best business schools in the world. Another important part also is Montreal is the university capital because Montreal can count on more than 1 billion funding in research each year. So the PhDs can count on these funds to work on great research projects with great researchers in Montreal in different fields, especially in artificial intelligence or in aerospace or different sectors that are growing in Montreal. Also, Montreal attracts a lot of international students in Montreal. We can count on a community of more than 50,000 international students in Montreal.
Yeah, and it really is a good recognition of Montreal's competitiveness in that area that QS consistently ranks it very highly. And from a personal perspective, I went to McGill and I had an awesome experience. So I support that judgment as well. Um, if you had to focus in and list Montreal's top competitive advantages in terms of specifically attracting international students and skilled global talent, what comes to mind in that respect?
First of all, I think the quality of the institutions, as I said, we have great universities, great institutions. So that's the main reason why international students are coming to Montreal. Also, great high-tech sectors, job opportunities for students, but also for talent coming to Montreal. It's really important. The cost of living also, it's really important, especially the rents for students. It's really a big part of your budget as a student. The cost of living in general, also the quality of life. You can do a lot in Montreal culturally, sports, 30 minutes, 45 minutes from Montreal. You can ski, you can go outside. So it's a great way to enjoy your life as a student or as a worker. Also, two or three other things important for international students or workers. First of all, it's a secure city. So for parents, family, it's really an important factor when your kids are going abroad to study. So it's a secure, safe city for students, especially during that COVID time. Also, it's a cosmopolitan city. 35% of the population was born outside of Canada. So it's really important. People are speaking multiple languages. More than 55% of people are speaking French and English. Also, more than 20% of people are speaking 3 or more languages. So these are, this is the international flavor of Montreal, and that's why it attracts foreign workers and international students in Montreal.
What role does Montreal International play in attracting international students and skilled foreign workers to Montreal? Are there any programs that you guys have put in place that support the city in terms of its ability to do so?
Over the years, we launched two important programs for international students and international workers. The first one, I Choose Montreal. It's a collaboration with the Quebec government. So our main goal is to provide information to future international students why Montreal is the best place to study, what are the main institutions, what are the steps to come to Montreal, what's the reality, what's the student experience. So that's what we do on a daily basis. Obviously, we help them also transition from this life, so from the study life, the student life to the work market afterward. Our second program for international workers is Talent Montreal. So Talent Montreal, first, it's a website, talentmontreal.com. We showcase Montreal to future international workers. Why is it a great city to work in, to live in? So we help employers, we support employers with two international recruitment solutions. We post job positions online all year long, and we organize virtual missions also to help them connect with future candidates that will come to Montreal, especially in IT, in other sectors, but mainly in IT.
I'd like to explore with you how Montreal's academic institutions work with the region's companies, both local and foreign, to ensure that their academic programs, their programs of study, meet the employer's needs in terms of the skilled talent that they're looking to hire.
So the economy of Greater Montreal is based on economic clusters, so high-tech cluster sectors. And there are some organizations, for example, that are working to represent those sectors, those clusters, to help them grow over the years, to make sure that they are still attractive, solid. So these organizations, such as Aero Montréal for aerospace, Montreal in Vivo for life sciences and health technologies, or video games, La Guild. So they have strategic talent committees with universities, with CEGEP, vocational training centers, with employers to talk about issues, but also to find solutions, to identify projects, to make sure that the talent pool is still growing over the years. So the programs, the university programs evolution are part of the conversation. So this is an example of key players, employers, institutions working with the cluster, also with Montreal International, to make sure that the programs, are developed and answer the employer's needs in the future. For example, Mila, that is the world's largest research center in deep learning in Montreal, with more than 600 researchers and graduate students. They work closely with the industry, the key industry players, and they launch a professional master's degree over the last years to make sure that their students, graduate students, will get a graduate degree that will help them be ready for the artificial intelligence industry.
Well, Mathieu, you've already given us so much time, which I'm really appreciative for. Thank you very much. I want to take 30 seconds more, if you don't mind, to ask you what would be your elevator pitch to a room of foreign investors as to why they should consider Montreal for their next investment.
So in Montreal, you can count on a strong, diverse, highly qualified, multilingual talent pool to grow your activities. Montreal attracts the best talent in the world because of the high-tech sectors, also the great educational institutions in Montreal. In 2020, Montreal International recorded a record number of greenfield and also expansion projects in $2.2 billion of foreign direct investment. So we were really proud of this, but it's really an example of how the foreign investors still consider Montreal as a place to invest, and it's just beginning, and it's still continuing.